Yeah, you know.
Both hoping for a big start today. Head-to-head in the first game of the day. Australia with the early possession here. Looking to make a fast start. And Paddy Mills getting involved straight away, rejected. Can Canada respond? Here's Melvin Ejim. And Joseph. Still Corey Joseph, and he gets the two. Baines. It's almost stolen there by Birch. Dellavedova again, driving in, putting up the shot, making it.
Defense, and then Dellavedova, the whereabouts to no shot clocks running out.
Big rejection there from Landale. Australia starting to hit their stride here as Ingles puts up the... Kevin Pangos again. Egypt makes it.
Thomas Scrub to defend Ingles, because you saw Wiltshire get that three kind of shot in his face.
Birch staying strong there, but Landale gets us
able to finish the play. That's defensive stops and also defensive rebounds and kind of getting your hands on it. Sort of, you know, force Australia to maybe that's our weakness.
Pangos with a bounce pass into Birch, who throws it down. It's an intense competitive start to the game, as expected. Here's Dellavedova. Landale goes for the three and knocks tournament. Practice yesterday seemed to be okay, and he's involved early on as Mills draws the foul. Scrub finds Melvin Ejim. Still Ejim, floats it up. Gets away from Mills. Pangos again going for the two. Goulding. Bogut, Goulding. Looking for a way through.
Lane violation there on the free throw line.
And Scrub puts it to settle down a little bit. Here's Phil Scrub. Puts up another two and gets it. He's having an impact here. And Goulding gets it.
That opens up the driving lanes for him.
Nembard. Shot from outside. Time down. Maybe hit Canada where it hurts with Goulding, who drained. Just how crucial this game is. And Canada get off to a good start in the second quarter. Up it goes and claimed by Joseph, who put Ingles. Landale couldn't hold it. And away come Canada once again. Corey Joseph driving all the way, going alone and finish.
This level, because they haven't played in the World Cup.
So Australia looking to get back. Gets it back from Birch. Oh, nicely done again by Landale. Dellavedova for three.
I mean, the great thing is you take out Corey Joseph and you put in Kevin Pangos, who to me is, I think he's going to be a superstar in a few years.
Mills floats one up and gets it.
He is someone who has kind of been a go-to for this Australian team, especially during the qualifiers.
Lovely handoff by Ingles.
He played a little bit more one because of injuries and whatnot, and I think he's really excelled at his passing because of that.
Oh, what a play! Creek gathers. Here's Ingles, Australia. Moving it quickly into the corner for Ingles to go for the three. The follow from Landale.
He really has. I mean, he's going to be a star for this Australian team.
Much needed again from the Australians. Or from the Canadians, I should say, following that. Good passage of play from Australia. And maybe Canada deserve the credit for their defensive work, certainly on that front. As Pangos goes in alone, floats it up. 7 points for him so far, 3 assists as well. Good contribution from Kevin Pangos as Ingles goes up. Ingles puts up the shot and makes it.
Hey.
Another turnover and Mills looking to find a space. Baines using his strength and finishing well. Let's do even more damage here. It's Kay. Hand off to Mills. Oh, the no-look pass, and Kay finishes in this first half. And suddenly the task ahead is looking huge for Canada. 3-point attempt is good. What can Kevin Pangos produce here in the dying moments? A bounce pass and a floater here in the third. To try and cut the deficit here. Birch goes for the two, and exactly what we want to see from him at the start of this third quarter from a Canadian point of view. As Joseph, as you were saying, he is so important, as there is another turnover, and Pangos will lay it up and makes the two, and this
can get going, and they have to give everything they have right now.
Wiltshire again gets it, three-pointer from the board at the moment. Here come Canada again, Corey Joseph easing his way through and floats.
Something, I mean, they just look like they have a different look in their eyes.
A great response from the Australians, that was needed from Dellavedova. 8 points for him now in the game. As Pangos with a no-look pass, thrown down by Burke. Can they take the lead? Here's Joseph. Pangos. Oh!
What happens?
Australia need to respond big themselves here. Dellavedova and floated up and in by...
Are so experienced and talented, they're not going to freak out.
Pangos finding Ejim. Oh yes, for the reverse.
And has he ever been a game changer early in this third quarter for Canada?
Pangos again. Can't get it to go, but the follows over. Goes inside, floats one up, gets in a thorn in the Australian side in this second half. Pangos, still Kevin Pangos, shotless lead for Canada.
And then again, we see Canada in that box and one on Patty Mills. You see Kevin Pangos guarding him.
It is the battling with Pangos. Here's Nick Kay. Kay goes alone, can't finish, but the Wiltshire gets inside Ingles, gets the pass away!
Too long, to be honest, you know, if he is good to go.
Mills, Goulding, and Gould. Scrub once more. Phil Scrub this time. And Dellavedova turns it over and looking to go all the way. He's drawn the foul. Scrub, and Ingles almost intercepting. Joseph. Out to Phil Scrub again, who goes for the two.
Let's take Canada, for example. I think Senegal might be the weakest team in this pool. We don't know. We haven't really seen them yet. As soon as the NBA season ended, I think it's paying off. He already has 3 threes here
The response to this game so far as Australia get us underway in the final quarter. Will their big names produce in the big moment? And doing some real damage. Goulding. What a finish from Goulding. Gets it back to Ingles. Still Ingles with a floated pass!
At a FIBA World Cup. So it's also the first time that Australia have ever conceded 37 points in a quarter.
6 from 9 from the field for Canada's number 6. Ingles with a pass out wide to Dellavedova.
The back door, but I think Phil Scrub was a little bit too far away from the three-point line to make that kind of a pass.
Mills out to Dellavedova, goes for the three, into the foul, nothing given.
Who would be the shooter for this Australia team? I would not have guessed.
Needs some magic from him in the closing minutes here as Scrub is still lead by 13, along to, it's no good, it's a terrific rebound, and then Birch goes, who tried to throw it up for Birch. Slight miscommunication that time between the pairing as Australia punished them at the other.
Because that's a different kind of conditioning altogether. And there's a lot of games in a short amount of time in this tournament. Differential will play in this tournament, especially in this group. So that's, I mean, Kevin Pangos has 8 assists. It's tied with the most assists from any Canadian.
Oh, Dellavedova. Minute 43 to go. Phil Scrub and Bogut with a big rejection.
We talked about point differential, but at what point do you also kind of rest the players who have played some big minutes for you?
Top 2 of this group now because there is no more room for error after today. Scrub gets it out for the three.
And I think that's why they're saying this could be our year.
There's Heslip again, goes for the 3, position. It's a positive end to the game for Canada, but it is victory for Australia. And what a way to get Group H action underway. 92 points to 108, but 2 teams here giving